What's up, everyone? So for tonight we'll be covering the Fortress Siege of ProSG and FirePhoenix. Before that, let's also start with the definition of terms, which I'll be using throughout this casting. So this is the blue spawn point, this is the red spawn point, this is the bottom lane or bot lane, as I'll be calling it, top lane, and this will be the mid portion, the well, the blue altar, the red altar, and of course the holy artifact. I'll be calling to heart for short. The red hearth and the blue hearth, and that's pretty much it so far. And it's like, yeah, the players actually coming along here, and so far, so there's actually some kind of defense shortage at the bottom of the blue team, but we'll see if that will make any difference, or will be a repeat of the, well, 52 or so second incident from the last sieges here. It, or I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the shortest siege I've ever seen, but hopefully it won't be a repeat for this time around. As for the red team, yeah, it looks like it's pretty much balanced out here on from the top and bottom lane here. So we have 1 minute and 44 seconds, so let's see if there will be any adjustments further. Okay, let's go now to the other side while we're waiting here. Okay, here we are. So now at the red heart, let's go now to the red spawn point and check on status here. I'm still having this issue where actually there's people that actually just keep disappearing on your screen. I think that's only for the view mode. Okay. Yeah, people just popping in and out, so not sure why Nakmabo even did this, but anyway. I'll also check this side to see what this side is all about. Yep, there's barely like any defense of the bottom lane of blue team. One of that will be exploited by the red team, but we'll see. So I think it's best we stay here to see how things will go down. So we'll be having a Slobber Knocker, or we'll be having a Zerg here. We're about to find out anytime now. 40 seconds. And speaking of which, yeah, for the Alliance, so ProSG is actually allied with Imperial and NSFW, and FirePhoenix is allied with Atlantis and Activists. So it's going to be a traditional the top clans fight, or a battle of the top alliances. 24 more seconds. Okay, well, doesn't look like there's any changes on the defense structure of the bottom lane for the blue team. Hopefully that will not come to bite them at this time. It happened for a couple of times, but anyway, we're about to find out now. Okay, and we're off. Let's give them a wall. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins too. Alright, there it is. Blue team from the bottom side charging all the way in. And as for the red team, oh yeah, looks like they're definitely charging all the way now from the bottom lane as well. Okay, red team's actually now charging now to the blue altar, or blue gate rather. Okay, even though there's actually less defense here from the blue team, they're actually managed to holding out the blue gate themselves at the bottom lane. So okay, nothing to worry about. Doesn't look like any Zerg will be happening anytime soon. So for the meantime, yeah, let's go to the mid portion now. So for the red altar, looks like we're having quite some huge action here. Madara's trying to do the imprinting, but got interrupted with a meteor. Okay, Madara doing another imprint again from the blue team. Oh wait, blue team? Okay, looks like they're actually quite a bold approach here. ProSG has actually managed to actually get the blue altar now. So we should be focused now should be at the red altar, as blue team, red team having an all-out brawl at the red altar. Red team's actually managed to actually conquer the place. So FD, never mind. It's actually Tangent interrupted the imprinter, whoever he is, and unable to catch him, but he actually falls down for it. Okay, blue team once again is actually now pretty much in the vicinity of the red altar. It's actually now McKazik actually tried to do the imprinting, but got interrupted by some kind of stun. Okay, he decided to regroup. This time it's actually now Ava Veronica is actually doing the imprinting, got interrupted again. He actually backed up once again. Red team is actually now falling in at the red altar. Okay, there's actually now a good amount of red team here. They don't want to, of course, give this altar as well, since it's near their home turf. FP, he disappeared. Blue, something like that. He's trying to do the imprinting, but he got interrupted. Okay, someone's interrupting it. FP Blue is actually the one who's doing imprinting. There we go. Okay, blue team's gate falls down. Hunt is actually... Okay, why is he here? Never mind. Let's just focus on the action here for the meantime. So because for me, it's actually unusual for the clan to be actually at the altar himself, because they usually just focus on, well, imprinting for the entirety of the Fortress Siege. So yeah, that's quite unusual for me, like last time. Anyway, so red team's doing the imprinting again. Okay, there it is. Red team tried to do the imprint, so it looks like momentum's at the red team side, even though they actually lost the altar. Or they didn't actually, not sure if they did something about the blue altar, but right now red team's actually doing the imprinting here of the red altar still. Okay, Akutahu tried attempting to do the interrupting, but no avail. SL31 still doing the imprinting. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Okay, he got interrupted, but somehow by TK managed to get through the fusion of red team here at the red altar. Okay, this time it's now... Never mind, whoever it is, he got interrupted. And we have a brawl here once again. The red altar, it's more and more of the blue and red teams actually just brawling it out. Capo tried to do the imprinting from the blue team. Okay, for some odd reason... Okay, there it is. He got interrupted, even though there's actually quite a lot of red team here at the red altar. FP Gurubi tried to do the imprinting, also got interrupted. And looks like he fell down and got a meteor for his trouble. Never mind, he's actually still alive. So, okay, red team's now once again at the ability. It's now FP Kado Kadator or something like that, who's actually imprinting, but he got interrupted, he tried to back out. Fate Scott this time tried to do the imprinting from the red team. Okay, looking good so far. Red team tried to do a set up wall here, but he got interrupted once again. So red altar is still under pretty much free for all here, as the blue altar is about to reset within 7 more seconds. As for the score, it's actually... Wow, that's the first. 150 is to 207 in favor of the red team, FirePhoenix. Okay, while the brawl is ongoing, someone's actually imprinting the blue altar, but got interrupted as well. So, which actions will we go through? Looks like there's now slight... Never mind, looks like... Okay, it's now Athane 21 trying to do the imprinting at the red altar. No imprint on the blue altar yet. Okay, blue team also now doing their imprinting of their own. So yeah, now, well, Kenzie is actually on the lead of the imprinting at this time right now. Okay, red team now is actually trying to do another imprinting attempt on the blue altar, but to no avail, so both altars pretty much under free-for-all right now. Okay, so how come someone's imprinting? So it looks like they're just waiting for each other to just do the imprinting so they can just interrupt it. So it's actually FP Suicide that to the imprinting. Matrix tried to do the interrupting and successfully did it, but he fell down he got sent to the spawn point for his troubles. FP Suicide reached position once again to the imprinting at the red altar. And this time, for the blue team, it's Madara once again to do the imprinting. He did a knockdown, he successfully did the interrupting. And Madara, where'd he go? Okay, looks like he managed to run away. Good job there, I think. Okay, FP Suicide doing another imprinting attempt. Blood Rage this time, tried to do interrupting and he successfully did it. And, well, there it is. SO31 this time doing another imprint again. It's actually mercenaries, so, well, doesn't say which clan they came from, but either way, it's all about the FP versus the Pro SD fight here. FP Regret now doing the imprinting again at the red altar. Okay, red is actually now doing the imprinting, successfully did it, but he falls down for his troubles again. FP Regret doing another imprint attempt. 7 seconds to go for this imprint. 5 seconds, he got a meteor for his trouble, he got knocked down for it. Well, if he's wearing Elven, well, it didn't work this time. FP Suicide doing another imprint attempt for the red team. Okay, blue team tried to also do the imprint of blue altar, no to avail, so both altars are under free for all. Still having a Lollapalooza here at the red altar, and okay, there's another meteor that falls down, another meteor falls down once again, who interrupted whoever's the one imprinting. Okay, this time it's actually tangent of the blue team is actually doing the imprinting. Well, there's actually, there it is, red team tried to do the interrupting. It's actually Elfie, never mind, can't see him, Elite something. That's the one who got the interrupt. Ice Ray this time tried to do the imprinting again. This time it's actually red who does the interrupt again, successfully did it, and well, so far, pretty much all the brawl here is actually at both of the altars, as neither of the team can actually get a successful imprint of the either altars, FPKD, Cadeter, or never mind, Cadet or Cadeter, something like that. Not sure how you read that name there, or pronounce that name. Okay, and as for red, it's actually pretty much I'm going to a spin to an approach here to just interrupt whoever does the imprinting. Red is another takedown or knockdown of whoever the imprinters of the red team for the red altar. Yeah, what a brawl, boys. Or ladies and gentlemen, that's a brawl for FP Regret. There's another imprint attempt. Any response from the blue team? There it is. Red, like clockwork, just goes back into imprint, and pretty much a hit and run tactic. That's what the blue team is employing here at the red altar, as they just dive in, interrupt, then back out. Pass in, pass out, like a raid. So with that, both altars still pretty much up for grabs here. So for the meantime, whoa! There's actually some action going on here at the blue spawn point, so let's just go in there real quick. Okay, here we are. So we're now at the blue team spawn point. So, wow, never seen the blue team, or pretty much the this alliance actually been pushed to the brink as pretty much well. So that's their strategy this time. So pretty much looks like a three-pronged strategy for either imprinting both altars, and while the pretty much the bulk of the red team is actually at the spawn point. So it looks like they're trying to pretty much put a leash at the blue team, or their control of the battlefield by just actually control their spawn point. Will it be successful? Well, that's a good question. Okay, there's the clan lead just spawned in, and well, okay, despite the red team's actually trying to invade the spawn point of the blue team, the clan just decide to just pass by, just go to the altar, or to the enemy heart, and well, go about his business. For the meantime, well, can't say it's actually winning right now, but looks like blue team's actually managed to getting control of their own spawn point. They're managed to pushing the red team out of the gate at the top lane. Okay, there it is. But so far, there's actually a huge amount of red team attacking. There it is. There's a signal for the push of the red team. Blue spawn point's actually under siege by the red team. At this time, let's see. So there it is. Santos back again, the clan lead of the blue team. So I'd say, in the sense of control, I think the red team actually has a good lead here. And wow, look at that. If you look at this way, it's pretty much like it's the red team actually owning the spawn point of the blue team. So as blue team try to do a valiant attempt trying to push back the red team. So let's see. Strategy here, yeah, pretty much try to control first the choke point, namely the gate. That's the first idea there. Otherwise, yeah, red team's pretty much spreading out all throughout the spawn point as they try to get control of the blue team spawn point, which pretty much try to deny the mobility of the blue team here. So for the meantime, well, yeah, red team some spawn points pretty much pretty much secured here. Blue team is pretty much having a still Lollapalooza here. So it looks like the red team's focus pretty much here on the spawn point right now. So, well, if I must say, it's about time they actually someone tried to do a spawn point on siege here right now, rather than just focusing on the blue altar or the red altar. So it looks like the action is pretty much here on this place as well, like endlessly, like water. Red teams keep slowing inside the blue spawn point. As for the blue team, let's see what they're doing. Oh, nice timing there. Okay, since we have a little break here, let me just restart the game here for you. Yes, it looks like since there's a lot of action at the blue spawn point, let's decide to crash itself. So let's get back there in a minute here. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll be back here shortly. Hopefully I won't be kicked out of the Fortress Siege, because usually sieges like this, it's usually always a 100 viewers, so hopefully you're still inside. Okay, that's the time that we're definitely inside, so hopefully, well, let's see what the update rates are right now on the blue spawn point. So, still having quite a huge amount of action here. So let's just wait for the lag to settle down here a bit, and yeah, looks like blue team's actually pretty much in control of the blue spawn point once again. But from the looks of things, yeah. Okay, red teams actually have managed to gain control of the red altar, and they're now just doing the imprint of the blue spawn of the blue altar as well. So yeah, that's pretty much a good strategy. So from there, looks like they have a dedicated team to just pretty much harass the blue spawn point, while the rest of the team just do the imprinting. So that will definitely cut down the reinforcements from the altars on either side. But still, despite that, there's actually some attempt from the blue team to still interrupt the imprinting of the blue altar, as the red team, well, let's see what the red team's doing here. Okay, looks like they're rallying a bit more at that blue lane or the top lane to do one more push at the blue altar, or the blue. Oh boy, getting confused now. At the blue spawn point rather. So there, I'd say yeah, it's definitely the red team still has a good control of pretty much this Fortress Siege so far, as they have the entirety. They're covering nearly even the vicinity of the blue fortress. Okay, we're also seeing quite a lot of freedom potion and flow potions here. As more, okay, there it is. There's looks like there's now a push attempt from the red team to actually invade the spawn point again of the blue team. Can they do it this time? 3 attempts, and so far they have successfully did it. Okay, blue team has respawned once again at the spawn point. Can they do a push this time, or yeah, with this, yeah, I think it's best to have like a huge amount of range attackers here, whether it's archmages or rangers or whatnot, because otherwise for melee, yeah, they can pretty much be crowd control from their tracks before they can even actually reach someone or kill someone. Otherwise, we're pretty much having still a heavy ball here at the blue spawn point. Okay, and looks like wow, the actual red team has actually managed to get. Looks like they're actually gaining the momentum here. So after, let's see, was it 2 or 3 weeks of well, being dormant or silent from the FP Alliance? Looks like they're actually coming back with a bang here. So let's see who can actually get the run for the money here. As wow, look at that. Blue team, they looks like as if the entirety of the red team's offense is actually at the blue spawn point. So it should only be a matter of time before. Okay, there's the, the clan lead of the blue team, but to no avail. He falls down right after he spawned. So yeah, red team's actually having a pretty much a good control here of the blue spawn point. So can we call this GG at around 14 minutes within the game? We're about to see. Since well, both teams are actually willing to actually just burn red diamonds here left and right. So with that, okay, red team's actually now moving at the wow, look at that, at the other side of the altar this time. So they're actually, but never mind. But the other side of the altar is actually not occupied by the red team. So it's a pretty much an interesting approach they did there. So they actually wedged themselves between the blue spawn point and the blue heart. So I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Since well, it's safe to assume that the blue team will be well pretty much burning their red diamonds here to keep respawning. So with that, they're choking themselves out here if you ask me. Okay, never mind. So there it is. There's now actually more of the red teams now at both sides of the holy artifact of the blue team, and there it is. More reinforcements from the red teams actually now occupying the spawn point. So yeah, still good control for the red team here, as both of the altars also under their control. As for the blue team, any response now? Nope. They're pretty much pretty much the map's actually painted in red here by the red team by FirePhoenix. And there it is. There's another spawn from the blue team here at the spawn point. Can they make something happen this time? Can they push back the red team? Or can they defend their holy artifact? We're about to see. But despite this, even with all this odds against the blue team, they actually decide to just keep imprinting anyway. That's a brave or pretty much bold approach, or pretty much what the clan leaders pretty much should be doing. Just imprint until you drop. Otherwise, okay. Okay, the blue spawn is actually being cleared by the red juice right now. So I think we've seen enough action at the blue spawn point. So let's go now to the blue heart this time to see what the action's like there. Still with all this, 3 seconds before the blue altar actually gets that becomes resets once more. Okay, here we are. So red team's actually pretty much occupying the vicinity of the holy arch this time, and okay, I think that's the last out of the blue team here. So I think this is the first time I've actually seen the Pro SG is actually being pushed to the edge here. Well, maybe not the first time, but well. Okay, there it is. FPCL is actually, he did imprint, but he actually managed to back out, so that's a good plan, or never mind. Looks like he died after all. So at this time, some people actually implement some strategy that they actually just party the clan lead with mostly just what the Ava Saints who can resurrect them, but well, yeah, actually have yet to see that strategy here, or maybe it's been implemented, but actually just barely noticed. Okay. Okay, looks like we're seeing a clearing here. Blue team's actually managed to actually clear the vicinity of the blue heart from the red team. All good. And ooh, wow, look at that. Blue team actually managed to do it. So they actually defended their spawn point. They also defended the blue heart. So right now, red team's actually just doing another rallying push here at the top lane from the blue gate. Let's go down there to see the action now. Pretty much a good job there for the blue team for actually managed to repel the red team out of their fortress. But well, red team decided to continue on just raiding the spawn point anyway, or probably because the altars actually just reset, so some of the dedicated imprinters decide to pull back for now and focus more on the altars. So with that, well, we're pretty much back to the stalemate here. So both altars are pretty much reset or up for grabs for either of the team. But still, red team's pretty much has the bulk of their players actually at the blue altar for now. It's actually now ready to do the imprinting once for the blue altar. Blue team responds with the Madara this time. Also do with the imprinting. Ray falls down, and also the imprinting. I think that Madara will actually fall down with him. So with that, yep, we're pretty much back to the stalemate here. So who actually gained something, who actually gained value from that spawn point conquest for the red team, we're actually about to find out in 12 minutes or so. Okay, red team, Fate Scout trying to do the imprinting on the blue altar. Okay, VMT tried to do the interrupt, successful did it. And well, he tried to stay this time, and well, so yeah, still having a Lollapalooza here, free for all ball here at both altars. As red team's pretty much well. Yeah, come to think of it, I actually never seen Victory X here or anywhere here for that matter. So we'll see him eventually. Otherwise, well, still pretty much evenly matched here until the blue spawn point got sieged by the red team for a good 5 or so minutes. Okay, Faith got this time, tried to do the imprinting on blue altar, and got interrupted by his name. Never mind, didn't see it. Ah, excuse me. Okay, so that's it for the action for the blue altar. So let's go now to the red altar to see what the action is like there this time. Okay, here we are now at the red altar. So Madara is actually after regret trying to do the imprinting. So I guess this face station is actually the dedicated imprinter of the red team. Now, let's see. Oh, Dolly while tried to do the interrupting and successfully did it. He was taken down. He hits the meteor. He survives it, and he ran out of it like nothing happened. Okay, now it's once again FB regret doing the imprinting. Too bad we can't see what class they're playing, but I think from the race or the weapon, I think it's a spectral dancer. So yeah, with this, I think it's still the red team. We're actually pretty much a good control of the red altar, and once again, yeah, they definitely have a dedicated team to actually just pretty much harass the blue spawn point. So that's a pretty good strategy there. So even though, so even with the spawn point being harassed, pretty much the dedicated interrupters of the blue team is pretty much here on the job. Mandy wants to do the imprinting again of the red altar. No avail. So yeah, that's pretty much the strategy of the blue interrupters here. Just bob and weave, hit and run, fast in, fast out, just interrupt, then just run away. 50 seconds is pretty much a good time for you to interrupt someone here at the altar. And with that, we're pretty much still in a stalemate here at the altar phase of the game, and well, so since it looks like FB is actually, or the red team actually learned quite a lot from their previous experiences, and they actually kind of probably just did some refinement of their strategy and pretty much emphasize more on the sieging of the spawn point of the blue team. So let's just go back there right now, and okay, one more tower of the red team takes a dive as well. And here are once again back to red blue spawn point. That's more and more of the red team. Just pretty much pray and spray here at the blue spawn point. So for the meantime, our score is, wow, look at that. It's actually, I can't say for sure. Is it 445 is to 885? Yeah, it's 878 in favor of the blue team actually. 10 minutes left for the Fortress Siege. There's another imprint attempt from the blue clan lead. Okay, so looks like the action's over for now for the blue spawn point. So okay, looks like there's a change in structure from the red team. They actually decided to go to the bottom lane this time. So let's see what they'll try to make that happen here. But so it looks like there'll be the altars won't be actually be imprinted for quite a while since the blue team interrupters pretty much doing a good job there. So let's see what the action is here now at the bottom lane. Okay, never mind. Looks like, wow. Okay, it's actually the red team is actually meant to push the blue team away from their own hearth. Okay, 8 seconds. 4, 3, and there you have it. FirePhoenix successfully actually invaded or successfully completed the invasion of the Fortress Siege there. Congratulations to them. MVP is FP Mr. Bean. Hail to the UK for you, and PK for the Pro SG, so they have for this Fortress Siege. So let's see if we can maybe find some other additional Fortress Siege we can actually cover here for the meantime. Okay, so let's see here. So I don't think there's any other decent Fortress Sieges here. Yep, pretty much all clear here. Same for this part. For the S grade, nothing as well. It seems like we're actually having quite a lot of short Fortress Sieges right now, so yeah, everything's pretty much occupied. So there you have it. So that's it for this segment of the Fortress Siege. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for on the Castle Siege. Peace out, guys. See ya.